It's like a war zone in here. Look at that. Oh, look at this. This is the 2022.
You've just been in?
I just finished my video about Plopsaland. We're going for breakfast. The key. Well, it's clothing, but it's not the thing that we're gonna wear to go horse riding. Look how wide these, and in between doors. But that's only on the 4th floor, because the 4th floor has a balcony, so there's a lot of space between two rooms. Okay, let's go into the elevator. Oh look, cute with a bottle of spa standing there. When I do the hotel tour, I'm gonna film that report too. You're gonna see us downstairs. And here we are, that fast. So with the whole corona that's going on, are you gonna take the plates? It's different than it normally is, you know. They made their choices a little bit more smaller, because I made the video once and it's all in plastic now. I made the video once in Radisson in Brussels, and you could see like the amount of food and fruits compared to now. There's a station there with eggs and bacon, if I'm not mistaken. We're a little far. I think I'm gonna, I don't even know. Gonna take some for a change. And butter. No, and that's on the other it's on the other side. Yesterday we had breakfast too, but guess what? I deleted the footage. That's me. So by now I know this is butter. How cute they look. Little chocolate breads. Now I'm gonna eat a croissant. That is, if sis ever comes here with the plates. Oh yeah. Not taking that in my hands. I'm gonna take a croissantje. Although this is, have you taken butter too? I'm gonna take a little one. Yep, just for you know. I heard Gentle Giant said, well, I heard, didn't hear him. Comment on what you doing. Comment on the video. Yeah. Okay. Hamburgers and ice cream. What a healthy retreat. I still have to answer all the comments because I'm gonna do it later on. Because of the it's like we going out and in and out and seem to like time. Where? Here? Okay. Or here? Table for two. Not coffee on. I want coffee. It's low again, yet again. Oh, I can take my screen off. I'm sitting down. As soon as you sit down. So yesterday we went to there. Yeah? No, I don't think you can see. I'm gonna no, because then I have to put my mask back on again. Anyways, it was a little disaster. It's very luxurious and it's very, but they made a big mistake in allowing the hotel guests and people from outside in the same baths. You know, it was like all like fountains and bubbly baths and what have you. and a lot of young people that were kind of like making out. I kid you not. I was swimming and I pulled myself up over like a little wall. It was like a little wall, and I looked behind it, and there were two people looking up at me. And then I got caught filming, couldn't film, although I had an email that I could take pictures. And he looked at me. I said to Sis, hold on, I'm gonna take my phone out. Not even my camera, my phone out. I'm gonna film. And I said to Sis, you keep an eye on those two guards that's standing there, lifeguards in a red t-shirt. Yeah, she did, but she forgot there was a third one, and he came right at me, and he started in French that I couldn't film. And I said, well, I have an email that I could take pictures. You know, if you stand there with your phone, they don't know you're filming or taking pictures. And he was kind of like, yeah, what now? I said, you want me to lead it? And he stood there laughing. And I think he wanted to say yes, but I took that as a no. So I have still on my phone the images, and I'm gonna load it up. I'm gonna see how I'm gonna do that, because it's where you can see us go on the Tingetje all the way up. But then in coming down, we took the ones for the public, not for the hotel guests. So we were waving at two guys that we know are staying in the hotel too. It was a hassle. We laughed once again. And when we came, we made reservations here. At night, this is a normal restaurant. It took forever and a day to get something. And the lady that was serving us was forgetting time after time after time. And she gave us 2 glasses of bubbles, compliment of the house for her mistakes. No joke. Now, this being said, today we're going first off with a little train into the wildlife. And then we go to barbecue with the horses. Well, the horses ain't gonna eat the barbecue, but they're gonna be there. Sis has never been on a horse, not since she was very little. And then we're gonna do a walk in the woods with the horses. So that's the program for today. Right, Sis? Yes. Now we're gonna eat. Oh man, no. Oosh, I have to say it now in English, because I have been speaking French the whole time. We're in like this little village, see? And we're on a little train that's going to the wild park. You can't see it now. Maybe you can see that. And I have Sis for lunch with me. I have Sis for lunch. Afterwards we have a barbecue. But it's also complicated. You have to pay there, then you have to go there. And nobody speaks the word Dutch here, you know? You won't. And English. Only French. Lucky for me that I speak. No, but imagine that you don't speak a word French. You wouldn't understand the thing they say, you know? Look at what you can rent them to. What? Something I like to do to go with the what? Right with the what? There's a bee. I swear to God. It's like an invasion of bees. They're everywhere. Have you seen it? That's already one there. Oh, gosh, please leave me alone. No. Do not hit him. Please don't. Because you know that you would say that they're out to get people now. And if you, like yesterday, I was in the parking lot and I had a bee that was touring around my face, and I started to scream and I wanted to, and Sis came and she tried to get him away with her shield, and all of a sudden he saw her. He followed her nearly into the car. It's like they are out to get people. We're gonna see you when we're. You're red? What's that? Oh, that.
I hope it's all
So, let's hope we see some animals. Or otherwise, that's just her dinner, her lunch. Mais. Almost missing the good. You haven't seen the picture there with the Afghans, of course. Look at Oh, llama. You've seen the llama? I haven't seen the llama. Should have sat on the other side. Trust me, always to sit on the wrong side. Oh, there's the llama. There's the llama. We have a stupid goat. What's that? Stupid goat. We have all the stupid goats. Oh, do not eat my finger. You're a bloody sheep. I prefer the look at that black one. That's an beautiful one. Yeah. You know you're not enclosed because you're not wearing a mouth mask. Hey, if I have to do that, they have to do that too. Oh,
guarda.
Look at them, they're getting in the car. I don't even know what I'm filming, guys. I'm trying to. There we go. Bye. I feel like, you know, that's just, I love the black. I don't know what it is. Is it a llama? Or is it the two llamas on the front? On the driver. Yeah. It's just amazing. Yeah. Careful. Mine's on, they are way between my legs. I'm losing all my money. I was just explaining about the views and then I heard the people. Now we're gonna wait and see, because you have wild swines, you have like all sorts of animals here, you know. Well, it's a wild park for a reason. Enjoy it? Yeah. Yeah, because I really love the views. I don't know, guys, help me out. Is it a llama? Is it something else? The huge ones. I don't llama, so I would have preferred to there, but hey. That's just the story of my life. I'm always sitting in the wrong direction. Between my legs. And it's nice and fresh here now.
On that side.
Thought something was wrong. We just saw some other animals. Something appeared on my screen, couldn't see what, because I left it on without knowing. It's gotta be adventurous, finding out what I did and didn't film. This is throwing away her lunch. So beautiful. Yeah, I know. Who's hungry? I just saw a wolf. There, he's behind the shit. No, he's behind fences. There he is. See it? He's peeking behind the corner. There. They do live in the wild here. Of course, like you see behind the wild horse. They're not gonna eat your mice, they're gonna eat your face. What is that? Oh no! Ano ba? Don't want to get rid of that. That annoys me more than anything. It's Corona, but as soon as they see an animal, they always flock together. I'm like, people, lose your brains. There are other, what is coming there? Are those wolves coming running at me? Yeah. But as soon as I'm gonna shut the camera off, you're gonna see them back. Well, you saw the one there. There's a whole family that lives there. Wait. Don't know what she filmed, but it must be a video. Look, the man is feeding them. He knows them, the little ones that is. See? The little cubs.
On rentre à la maison tout de suite. On rentre tout de suite à la maison. Non, pas tout. Non. Et vous écoutez tous les deux, hein.
Wasn't that great? The little cubs that know him. Oh no. Oh, look at the little one there. Here, in the back. Dan blijven we nog even liggen. So just grab me between my legs to get some corn. Ja, meer. Oh, the little ones don't have anything. Poor little ones. All the huge ones. Was it bye bye. How cool is that? This was what he says. When he turns, they're all gonna lay all gonna sit there in one place, and yeah. Oh, you think we're gonna see the llama?
Like that.
I'm not gonna give you a look between my legs, but it's full of corn. And we're here. We're in. Can't remember the name.
Stavelo.
Yeah, we're in Stavelo, but the name of this thingy. Normally the barbecue was going to be outside. Now with Corona, they can't let people stand up with their masks on whilst eating. That would be stupid. So it's a surf and turf. That's nice. See sis has the same. Fish, scampi's, peppers. This is, I don't even know, butter. Butter something, steak, and a sausage, and French fries. After this, we're going to the stables. It's about 20 minutes. Yeah, 20 minutes. Yeah, because we have to leave here 24:2, and we have to be there at 2. So we're gonna horseback riding. Horseback. It's hot. It's hot. Really is hot. She's checking her meat if it's well done or not. So we're gonna eat that, and you're gonna see us with the horses. I feel already sorry for the horses with this heat.
Oh,
Yeah. No, normally we're going through the woods and it's way fresher there. So we have a busy day, but then we have a whole evening that we can plan for ourselves, you know.
relaxing.
Relaxing, yeah. Doing some groceries, you know. Because ice cubes with the Corona you can't have. On each level you have like this machine with ice cubes. Don't know whether I told you that. Well, you must know that. It's closed. It's key closed. You can't have it. So everything since the mini bar is closed too, everything that we have is
What we took.
this morning she took a bottle of water. Well, hey, it's paid for. You have to see it like that. Okay, so we're gonna eat that, sis.
Yes.
We had a great time with I hope the footage is great. And the pictures. Really hope so. First, okay, mangiare. You speak French again. It's for people that never rode a horse. But he's explaining it in French, so sis is like listening like, what the hell are you saying?
Et pour tenir bien les rênes, vous les tenez comme un cornet de glace. Vous faites un angle droit avec
De schouders.
comme ça. Vous pouvez avancer.
Show your elbows like a such. It's not complicated. I mean, he's making a hassle of it. He wants to be interesting. And they're all very cozy. And there's a very little one there.
Ja,
See?
ja.
Alors, si jamais le cheval devait manger, vous tirez, alors à ce moment-là, à l'opposé où il mange. S'il mange par exemple à droite, vous tirez à gauche et vous talonnez, de manière à lui changer de la direction.
Bang?
Nee, dat bang niet, maar...
No, if she's too scared, I'm not letting her do it. Because he's explained the things like, you know, to people that have rode horses before. You know, I know if a horse wants to eat you, everybody knows if you have ridden a horse. Sis never was on a horse. So she's like panicking, like, what the hell am I even gonna say to that horse?
Il y a Diane à part chez Python qu'on peut mettre pour les enfants.
Ja, maar
The children.
Ja, maar ja, ik heb het gezegd, want het is maar we blijven het geen geluk, maar voor hetzelfde geld.
What?
Zeg ik wel ergens een andere kant op weg, hè?
No, I told her I'm gonna pretend that I never rode a horse before. You know, that they don't put me away from her because she's like flipping. Now, if she really is too scared, I'm gonna say, sis, we're not gonna do it. And I was gonna film on the horse. I'm not gonna do it neither because, you know, I want to keep an eye on Miss. But we will let you know how it went or how it didn't go.
Est-ce que vous avez déjà monté?
Moi, oui.
Un petit peu.
Fois des petites balades. Elle est montée.
Donc là, vous pouvez aller sur Ruby. Tu sais lever la main? Voilà, vous savez aller sur Ruby. Et alors,
Calmos.
vous voulez
It's
quoi?
gonna be.
Non, calme. Pas
Ik denk dat u al zei van als je ergens die paarden stond te wachten, dat ze wat groot voor mij zijn.
No, it's not because a horse is big.
Nee, maar ik weet het
You
wel.
don't need a
zus, maar-
pony. You need a calm one that is used to
know, I
people
know.
that have never ridden, and they're gonna keep you on. They're gonna help you, and I'm gonna pretend.
Là, madame, vous pouvez aller sur Lucia. Nicolas, tu sais lever la main? Lucia?
Oui, mais elle doit rester tout près de moi. Hein.
Oui, oui, y a pas
On
de
n'a
souci,
jamais
on
monté
fait
un cheval dans.
Et vous pouvez aller chez
Oui, d'accord. So,
Ja.
you're gonna see us afterwards. She's scared. She's scared.
En welk moet ik hebben?
And good evening. As you can see, we're sitting ready to eat. I felt like muscles again. What the heck is wrong with my camera? Strange. I already told you when I was in the little train that I saw something appear. No clue. What are you?
No.
She's looking so angry. No, I felt like muscles again. What else is there to tell? Yeah, the last footage you're gonna see is for the horse riding. Now, you can hear me say in French that I want to stay with Sis, right? Because Sis, you can't see Sis now. Sis, come a little bit closer.
Again? Oh, that's all.
The heck is wrong? What?
That's all.
Go me crazy. Can't you
Hello.
see Sis? Yeah, well, anyways. And so we're standing there. You can hear me say in French, I want to stay with her. Because the ones that are used to ride already, or that know how to ride a horse, went like into another pasture or like the sides of the woods. The children went all together, and then those that never ever were on a horse stick together too. Now I get on a horse, yeah, and from my horse I see Sis sitting on a horse. You sat on a horse, hey? You have to turn the camera. There's something wrong with the view of my camera. There she is. Well, I'm going. Tell the story. What was I saying now?
I sitting on my horse at Port Station. No.
Straight, you know, like I thought by myself, well, for the first time, they used a little step up for me too, and they do that in the stables in Brussels too because let's just say it as it is, way too little. Now, as I said that, I see that there are like 3 or 4 horses between me and Sis, and I said, no. And the what a blasé man! I think he was the owner of the. I don't care. He spoke only French. Sis didn't understand the word, and he insisted that Sis stayed behind him. Behind him, and she didn't understand the word. And so I saw my chance. So I drove up to Sis, and I just. Got in between the horses, so my horse was behind Sis's, and I said, Sis, I'm right behind you. Okay, are you feeling? And she was like, you know, like not really. Then all of a sudden she says, Sis, help me get off. I need to get off. I said, this is serious. Now he wouldn't let her. Or then she could, but I couldn't. And then he was insulting her for a baby, but all in French. I stood in the middle of everybody, still on my horse, mind you. And I was busy in French. And I was saying, I want to get off. Help me get off this horse. Now I did by my lonesome. I slide it off, you know. But my belt, with my hang on with my belt. And he kept insulting her for baby and cry baby and have you. And well, I did not insult, but still I was angry. So, leave me, she's my sis. And then sis, she started to cry before sis cries. And she's trembling and she said, no, you can just go right with the others. I said, no way in hell. I always told you, if you are scared of doing something, I'm not doing it either. I mean, what's the fun in that? And now she calmed down. Can you see yourself on the screen?
I was freaking out.
You were?
Freaking out.
Yeah. You were trembling, even in the car. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey. Now tomorrow we're going rock climbing and rappelling. Here, sis says to me, and she's not wrong in that way. I have to check my camera, sis.
Yeah.
She says, well, at least you are safe. When you're on a horse, you're by lonesome. If the horse starts to do a stupid thing, you fall off. There's no, you cannot hang on to it. Because mine was mad because there were flies on it. And he turned his head like wine. He almost knocked me off. And going from tree to tree. She said, well, at least you have a safety. You can lock yourself on the rock, She has a point there. Might be that she tells me rock climbing any day of the week, sis. But on a horse again?
Never.
Never again.
Never again.
The man is there. Yeah. That's the foreign. Sometimes sis does it, sometimes I do it, We have to. Do you have to do that in America too? When you go to a restaurant or a pub or whatever, you have to fill in your name and your phone number for the contact tracing. So that's that. This is gonna be the end of that video. And I had my bag around my shoulder. Now it was very heavy and I didn't feel good with it, and she already took it away from me, and I thought by myself, geez, if I had just my phone, kept my phone, put it in my pocket, I could have taken this picture, because I guess that's the only time I would ever have a chance to have a picture with sis on the horse. And then she said, couldn't I have picked a little horse for me? It's not a pony, You had ponies.
You have,
but for very small children. But was like in between, you know, like a little horse. She said I would have felt more at ease because a horse is high.
I got the feeling that I don't trust my horse. Even he trusts me.
And I told her the fact that you don't trust your horse, the horse ain't trusting you. It's a double, you know. Anyways, she said sorry. She said for what? For Jesus, you know. We have the same dress on. There was a lady.
You're twin.
Yeah, we bought it at the market. There was a market here, and it's very light, and because it's hot. And she asked if we were twins. No, because we have the same dress on. That was that. Is that our conclusion for today? So we're gonna eat, going back to the room, put some clothes ready. Tomorrow, first we're going to, not so far from here, it's the Francorchamps. So the Formula 1 lovers will know Francorchamps. Now with Corona, they do not do the Francorchamps thing. They don't. But there's a museum of Francorchamps. And we're going to visit that. And maybe the Abbey that's close by. We don't know yet. But then in the afternoon, we're going rock climbing. Yeah. And then the day after that, we have another whole day planned too. Still gonna answer all your comments as soon as I have time, because I can't always get on my computer. Sorry for that. That's it. This?
Yeah. Bye.
She's still a little bit shook. Tiny little bitty. Guys, we're back again. We weren't going to eat dessert. We hardly ever eat dessert. Now we have the profiterole. That's called profiterole.
It's delicious.
It's like it's cold inside. Risha.
Ice cream inside.
What's an ice cream inside? It's whipped cream. So good. Want to show you that? Hey.
That's better than sitting on a horse.
I knew she was going to mention a horse. Real good. So we're gonna eat that, then go back to the hotel. So there you go. Love you. Stay groovy.